One of the most remarkable examples of how adipocytes actively protect systemic health is their production of leptin, a hormone that functions as a key regulator of appetite, energy expenditure, and body weight stability. Leptin is produced almost exclusively by fat cells in proportion to the amount of stored triglycerides. As fat mass increases, circulating leptin levels rise, sending a signal to the hypothalamus in the brain that the body has sufficient energy reserves. In response, the brain reduces hunger and ramps up energy expenditure, helping to limit further weight gain by naturally curbing caloric intake and promoting calorie burning. This negative feedback loop is an elegant evolutionary mechanism that kept our ancestors from consuming excessive calories when food was abundant. In contrast, when fat stores dwindle, such as during fasting or starvation, leptin levels drop sharply. This decline powerfully activates hunger centers in the hypothalamus, driving food-seeking behavior while simultaneously reducing energy expenditure to conserve remaining fat stores. Such coordinated responses extend survival during times of scarcity by prioritizing energy conservation and motivating the search for nourishment. Beyond simply controlling appetite, leptin's effects on energy expenditure involve modulating the sympathetic nervous system, thyroid hormone activity, and even thermogenesis in brown adipose tissue. Together, these actions allow the body to dynamically adjust energy output according to nutrient availability. Leptin also influences reproductive function, immune responses, and bone metabolism, further highlighting that adipose tissue communicates critical information about energy status to multiple physiological systems. Importantly, the discovery of leptin in the 1990s revolutionized obesity research, revealing that body fat is not a passive store but an active endocrine organ that regulates feeding behavior. In rare cases of congenital leptin deficiency, where individuals cannot produce leptin despite having excessive fat, extreme obesity develops due to unrelenting hunger, and treatment with recombinant leptin can normalize appetite and weight. This underscores leptin's essential role in controlling satiety. However, in common forms of obesity, leptin levels are paradoxically elevated, but the brain becomes resistant to its signals, blunting leptin's ability to suppress appetite. This leptin resistance contributes to persistent overeating and weight gain, suggesting that it is not the presence of fat itself, but the loss of healthy adipocyte signaling that drives metabolic dysfunction. Efforts to restore leptin sensitivity are an area of intense scientific interest and could provide new strategies for sustainable weight management. Altogether, leptin exemplifies the critical role of adipose tissue as a sophisticated communicator that helps balance nutrient intake with energy needs. Through the dynamic production of leptin, healthy fat cells inform the brain about the adequacy of energy stores, fine-tune hunger and satiety signals, and stabilize body weight over the long term. This essential feedback system reinforces the idea that adipocytes are not harmful by default, but vital players in maintaining metabolic harmony and protecting against energy imbalance.